Guys and dolls, so it's been over an hour, 2 hours since I last done that video, and I think you could tell it wasn't right, and I was trying to not make a big a deal of it. I was trying to hang it, you know. I wasn't going to do another video. I'm away for a walk with my tulip, like, so I can get away for 3 or 4 hours, you know. It's really angry, sore head as well, and just angry, man. Oh, I do know how to explain it, you know what I mean? It's like, so everything that's annoyed me, basically, everything that does annoy me, things that I'm really not happy about, but to keep the peace, I say nothing. This is when it floods back. Fucking hell. Really floods back. It all floods back, everything. Everything that annoys me is fucking just running riot right now. It's just making me more angrier, and I can't stop thinking about it. You know, you keep running through it in your head, all the different things. Oh, I wish I could talk about it because it needs context, you know what I mean? I don't even know how I could, because there's people involved in my life, you know what I mean? I can't just fucking, you know, but it's me, you know what I mean? I don't know how to deal with it, you know what I mean? I really don't know how to deal with it, and fucking dealing with it right now, jeez, it's never going to end well, you know. This is how everything gets broken down. This is how all my relationships, and I'm talking about relationships with girls, I'm talking about just relationships with everyone in general, because I don't deal with things, you know, if something's annoying me and I don't want to upset somebody, or I don't want to, you know, it's really difficult. Sometimes people annoy you and nobody else can see it, and it's plain as day. Oh, look at this. Where's the tulip? Get it. Skirty bop. You're a skirty bop. Who's a skirty bop? It's just a bit of wood, kid. No. It's a bit of wood. Oh, that's put a smell in my face. Come on, Ian. Yeah, you know, so, you know, for whatever reason, other people don't see it or don't want to see it. It's mostly don't want to see it, and it's just screaming out at me, you know, and it makes me so angry, man. So I just want to speak my mind, you know what I mean, and I can't. Oh dear, it's just always the way, you know. And I'm glad I'm able to get this out now, because I've never realised, you know, and I'm trying to work out what's triggered it, and it has to be what I'm looking at on the internet. And I know it sounds nuts, but the last time this happened, it was the Hugh Edwards thing, mind. And then, if you remember, I'm going to have a look back, but I'm sure there was something else I seen as soon as I woke up. And then this morning, it was just horrific. And I'm obviously going to have to stop this now. I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to be very careful. You know what I mean? Because I don't think, when I'm looking at things, I don't think, oh, this is going to affect me. I'm just like, oh shit, that's horrible. Oh man. And I wish I hadn't seen it. I definitely wish I hadn't seen it. You know what I mean? But then I think to myself, why not? If people don't see it, people are scared to look, then how are we ever going to know how much danger we're actually in, you know what I mean? And it's like a catch-22 situation, guys, you know. It's like, I don't want to watch these things, I really don't, but that's what's happening in the world, you know what I mean? And it's because I'm feeling emotional, man. I feel an emotional wave come over me there, and it's definitely this. It has to be what I'm watching, man. My head's pounding, man, honestly. My head's really sore. And like, I got good news at the doctors, you know what I mean? I was fucking running late and having to rush in everything, but, you know, I got good news at the doctors, but I was like, I fucking feel it on my head, and it's like pressure on the top of my head. And I don't suffer from headaches, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't, and, touch wood, man, I've gotta do this. Gotta do that. You know, I've been very lucky that way, very fortunate. You know, when I say I'm a lucky guy, I genuinely mean it in so many different ways. I know I've got a shitty time in it, right, back in the day and all that, but life is good in general. You know, there's no reason for me to be like this. You know, it's panicky stuff. Somebody else better would be able to deal with it a lot better. You know, so I'm sort of got my hands tied behind my back right now, and it's frustrating. You know, it's really frustrating. But I'm not going to keep my hands tied. Obviously, when Lucky comes here, things are going to change big time. Huge, you know. And it's just the way it is. It's my daughter. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect that girl from anyone, you know. I really am, like, geez, oh. This is the calm before the storm, like. That's what I feel like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not going to jeopardise myself and do anything stupid, but, you know, definitely going to be getting the thinking cap on. Don't know what way to go. I want to go that way, but that doesn't look like a path, does it? Should we check it out? Let's go. My boots wet, but they're alright. It's not too bad. She's enjoying it. A wee secret path or something. There's definitely a path here for something. And it's not a fire break. It's too small for a fire break. Oh dear. Yeah, so let's go down this way, I think. Come on, Tulip. Go through the woods. Oh, there's a path. There's a path. I'm sure it's a path. Okay. Oh, we'll go through. It looks nice. Yeah, so feeling a bit better outside. Talking news, obviously, you know, because if I wasn't doing this, honestly, I was like, I didn't want to do it. This looks a bit private. Doesn't it? Looks a bit private, doesn't it? Surely not. Come on, girl. Yeah, I wasn't going to do a video because honestly, like, it's like, honestly, I feel sorry for people. I really do. People that deal with this, because I'm so lucky I don't have this all the time. But I do. My heart goes out to people that deal with this every day, and like whatever, any more than one day, any time is more than enough. But I do understand that people must suffer with this a lot worse than me. And geez, I didn't want to do a video. I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to do nothing. You know, partner came around, what's wrong? I'm sore head, that's what you say. I'm alright, I'm sore head. You're constantly making excuses up. Because nobody understands. Nobody gets it. Everything's okay, then everything's okay. Just got my bloods back. You know, I'm the baby girl. You know, life is good. Okay, man. And so, some people, you know, if I hadn't done this, I would have just been, the whole time I've been on this, I would have been walking and my head would have been going round and round and round and round. And I do try and practice what I preach. But this is why I always say to people, it is hard, you know, there is no solution. I'm not going to take drugs, you know, and just have that up, so I'm out of this all the time and I can never go down to here and then, but I'm just always up higher than I should be, and nothing good comes from that. And it is, what's the word? Tempting. It is tempting, you know. Oh, a drug will make me happy and I'll never feel like this, you know. But then I'm drugged. You know, I don't want to be drugged. I want to have a sense of who I am and when I'm right and when I'm wrong. And you know, I don't want to dampen any of them things. I think I went the wrong way. I don't know. We'll find it in a minute. But yeah, it's difficult. Really, really difficult. It's like a switch, and I don't know, and it's the brain, you know what I mean? It's the wee brother, and it's constantly throwing things at you that's happened in the past, lately. Things that you haven't been right with you, and you should have said something, or you should have been more, what's the word? There's words in it, pacifist and all that. I know what you're saying. Tulip, come here, Tulip. Sorry, just don't know if that's it. Oh, it is. There's a fucking van. Come here. That's a road. You should know better. Come here, girl. She stopped. She knows the road. She knows to stop at the roads. Tell about right where I am. I haven't got a clue where I am. But yeah, it's that's the best way I can describe it, guys. I'm hoping somebody's understand. You can relate to it. You know, I know I have a friend there, Jade. He takes a lot from what I say, and quite sure she probably understands what I'm going through right now and sort of relates to it. You know, so angry. You know what I mean, Jade? So angry. You know, God help anybody right now was to say anything wrong to me. Like a bully to come in front of me, somebody like just being a bully or horrible. Because that would be the trigger, like, that would be the trigger. Right now, it would be the trigger, and I know that, I know. I get angry thinking about it, you know what I mean? It's like a bully coming up and trying to get wide, and because I'm small and not that big, and, you know, that just boils my blood, you know? And it has to be just because of when I was young, because I was always so young looking and small, and, you know, just tolerated bullies for so long, and then I didn't tolerate it at all, and I never changed from that. I think I probably said to myself, I'll never get bullied again, you know. It's just totally understandable. I understand that myself, you know what I mean? I do understand it. So I know who I am. All good, know who I am, all good. Yeah, so getting away at the forest, you know, people like, so other people that don't have this, you know, this is how I feel sorry for. Because you got to think about it. They're stuck in the house. You won't leave the house. When you're like this, you will not leave the house. Because you know if you leave the house, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to hurt anybody. You know, don't get me wrong, some people deserve to be hurt. You know, if they want to get on like widos and act hard and big and bullying and all that, then hell mend yous, you know what I mean? You bump into somebody like me, you're in trouble. You're in trouble, like, unless you were able to put me down, but I've never been put down in my life. I've never been knocked out in my life. I haven't. I got knocked out when I was young, walking off the back of the stage. Oh shit, do I know where I am? Yeah, I recognise that car park in there. Okay, we'll go this way. Hopefully I'm not going the wrong way. Yeah, so, you know, I walked off the stage when I was in the Orange Order, when I was in the juniors in Sandy Row. We were on the stage, there was a monkey rope, and we used to swing off the monkey rope, off the stage, and I was walking backwards and didn't know the stage was gone. You know, it was like the edge of the stage, and I woke up with a crowd around me. Don't know if it done me any long-term damage, like, fuck knows, I was only, what, my mum was still alive then, I was just a wee boy. But, yeah, anyway, there's these new houses getting built everywhere. So, yeah, no, never mind that, fucking get off that, man, that's nuts, even going down that road. I apologise for talking nonsense. But yeah. No, it's like, it's bad. It's fucking bad, like. It's not nice. It's not nice being like this. You know? I'm gonna stay away, but like I said, it doesn't happen very often. And if I now know that carry on's triggering me, seeing all that bad stuff in the morning, and for some reason, it's putting me down like this. And that's maybe not exactly what I've got wrong with me, but it's probably, I imagine, starting the process of what's wrong with me. And I imagine as well there's probably a lot of things that probably trigger this, what I'm going through right now. So I'm not going to say, oh, sorry guys, I'm not going to say, oh, well that's it, I've found out what it is, just don't watch anything bad now, I'll be alright. So I'm not going to have that mindset, because it would be nuts to think that. So I've got to be prepared and make sure I keep an eye out. This has been a bit quicker than the last one, so it has, to be honest. You know, they're further apart. I think my last video was my mental dilemma or something like that, mental chaos, you know. But see, it's different every time. This is another thing I'm able to tell you now. It's different every time, because it's all down to what's going on in your life. You've got to understand that. So the way I'm feeling that it's working, it's things that have annoyed me in the past, like recent past, and I don't deal with it, and it angers me, and I put it away in a box in my head, thinking at that time, well, I'm a bigger man, I'm going to let that go, and just, you know, not going to let it affect me. But obviously when you're like this, these boxes all get opened at once, and that's the only way I can describe it, guys. So I'm sitting with a head full of boxes of all sorts of little bits of trauma that's fucking drive me nuts, and they're all opening at once. That's the best way I can get it out to you, like, because you don't just think about one thing, it's everything just going round and round, and it's like you're almost fantasizing of how you're going to deal with it in your head, you know, and that just must make you worse. So it must. Hi buddy. Aye, that just must make you worse, to be honest with you, like, has to, of course it does. So yeah, I'm glad I came on and done this. Still got a really sore head, and I need to try and work a way of not thinking. You know, I need to try and work a way of not thinking. Hopefully one of my friends will phone. I've sent a message to a friend telling them I'm not feeling it today, and just a wee thing, because I don't want to phone, you know what I mean? I phone people and go, oh, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that, you know what I mean? But I've reached out to somebody who I know I can talk to about it. So I'm just waiting for them to see my message, and then they'll phone me. And then hopefully I'll be able to get it out of my system a wee bit better. Rather than just having it going about my head. So even talking about it with you is making a big difference. It's stopping me. It's calming me down a bit. And, you know, so it's murder, honestly. Murder. You know, when I woke up with a sore head, I thought maybe it was the stress, you know, with the doctor's appointment and everything. And, you know, even though I wasn't really worried about it in a way like that, I'm not like that. Oh, maybe I do worry a bit. I worry about losing Lucky when something was wrong with me. I did say that to the doctor, you know, I lost my mum when I was 8, the cancer, and I am a bit scared that the same thing's going to happen to me with my daughter, you know, because that's how karma is sometimes, isn't it? It's a funny wee thing like that. And he done really well. It put my mind at rest, you know. He was a good doctor, I was that type of doctor I needed today, you know, to be honest with you. That would have run rad in my head, you know. Start going down the road and thinking about my mum and everything, and what she went through, you know, their final year, knowing she was dying, probably missing me. No, she was going. That must have been heartbreaking for her, you know what I mean? It's been heartbreaking, man. So like this is the kind of things, your head goes down. You know, when you're okay, you can protect yourself. You're strong enough to protect yourself. You're able to, you're able to build up like a barrier of good thoughts, you know. Even if you know if you're feeling a wee bit down, and you go, right, shake out of that. Hey, come on, you know, grab a dog, go and see the missus, you know, phone a friend, you know what I mean. Go and see one of my friends, go for a walk with my dogs with one of my friends, you know. So you're able to, that's what you do, you know what I mean? You're feeling a bit down, you go, right, let's shake this off, go to a pub. I don't know what you do, but some people go to a pub, you know, go and socialise, and, you know, and that's a good idea. Alcohol is never a good idea when you're like this, 100% like, that's why I don't drink anymore. But yeah, there is things you can do, and I'm normally strong enough to do it, but yeah, today, you know, I'm falling out with people that I love, you know. You know what I mean? And it's confusing for people, they don't understand, you know what I mean? And then when I do say things like, and they're like looking at me like that was fucking days ago or weeks ago, and obviously they're like, is that still in your mind? Yes, that's the way they be, and they don't understand it, you know what I mean? I don't understand it really now, but that's what happens. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. This is exactly what happens when you go like this. And I have had help. It was sorry, I can't remember your name. That's really annoyed me now. But I've got a really sore head. There was a lovely person sent me a lovely message asking me did I want treatment. She was a psychologist, a sociologist. And I was already seeing a sociologist, and I got my drug worker as well. And I probably too quickly said no, but because I don't want to put anybody out. And I know she knows I've got no money, so I know it would be, she would be doing it out of the goodness of her heart. And some of these are probably saying I should have took it, you know, but it's too much sometimes. I feel, you know, I'm talking to too many people right now about things, and like, it's just hard work. It's hard work. But the only thing good is doing this. You You know, I would recommend anybody to do this, even if you only have 5 or 10 followers. You know, it only takes 5 or 10. You know, and I said like about me only having 50 followers. Honestly, that was fucking plenty. It was more than enough. It is like, some people just one would be enough. So, you know, I would always be that one, guys. If you ever want to do this, start doing videos about your mental health, I would be your one subscriber, I promise you. And I would interact with you, and I would be there for you. You know, because I know how much this means. So, and I'm being genuine, guys. If you are struggling with this kind of mental health problems, you should maybe think about doing a video when you're feeling like that. You know, and it's hard doing it when you've got 3,000 followers, trust me. But you don't start with 3,000 followers. You only start with a couple. You know what I mean? And then that couple like help you. Then I get up to 10, and then they help you. You know, you'll have some friends as well that know you, and they'll be there for you. Most of them will be like, wow, I didn't know you were like that. I'm like that. There's a reason why you don't know. For sake. And yeah, there's a lot of good. There's no bad comes from it. Let's put it like that. If you're open and honest, you know, there's no bad can come from it. I really can't imagine there being any bad. Obviously, you might get some horrible people that throw down a horrible comment now and again. But, you know, it's one person, and they are going out of their way to try and make you feel insecure, so you stop doing it. They're just evil, horrible people that get a kick out of doing that to people. And I can't explain that, but you've got to see it as it is. Most of these people that are doing it are quite lonely themselves, quite sad, probably had a horrific upbringing, and they're angry with the world, and they just don't like anybody else doing well, or anybody else, or they might be in a situation where I wish I was doing what he's doing, and they might feel just because they can't do it, they might feel jealous of me doing it. So there's hundreds of reasons, and there's not one of them reasons would make me fall out with any of them. So that's why I've got no hate in my heart for anybody that comes up and does bad shit. And I don't get much, hardly any at all. And my followers are good enough to deal with that, you know what I mean? So, if there's anything I can take from this for you guys is, you know, if anybody is like this, and you're looking at this right now and you're going, that's me, get in touch, go to X, send me a message. Now you need to tell me, because I'm not a mind reader. You've got to tell me that you watch one of my videos about mental health and that you have serious similar problems yourself. That's what you need to do. I'll take over from there, I promise you. You know, let's take that first step. You know what I mean? I do take a risk sometimes with people, but because I am who I am, I can accept that. I can deal with that risk. You know, if anybody wants to pretend to be somebody else and try and do something to me, like, fucking, I'm up for that. You know, it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? If anybody's trying to come into my circle and, like, undercover and all that, like, it doesn't bother me now, because I'm not going to say anything to them that I don't say to anybody, all of my friends. It's not like I'm saying one thing to one person and something different to another. What I say is what I say in video. I'm no different. Like, it's no different at all. That's why it doesn't bother me. Sometimes go, oh, how can you trust that person? What is it to trust? What do I need to worry about? You know, when they turn around and they start talking about violence, I just say there's no need for violence. You know, I've had people like that. Promise you. You know. But I just treat them like policemen. It's as simple as that. You know. But I don't know if they are. So, obviously, I'm still just me. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's nothing I would say to them that I wouldn't say to a policeman. Because I've got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I'm a good soul. I don't have any hate in my heart, and I've got no hidden agendas, you know. I've got an axe to grind with the government, of course I do. You know, £40,000. Real? Okay, £40,000. Is that how much my childhood was worth? Yeah, I've got an axe to grind. And it's not about money. That money I give most of it away. All my friends know that. You know, man, I'm going to pay. I lasted 3 months. 3 months that lasted. It's not about the money. It's the cheeky it. You know, the cheeky it. No further investigations of what's happened. You know, I told them what went down, and that was it. There's 40 grand. Don't be complaining about it again. That's it. That's exactly what they said. There's £40,000. Sign that bit of paper so you cannot claim again. You know. And at the time I was getting £70 a week. Because everybody said you should have appealed it, you should have appealed it. Everybody gets it in appeal. I couldn't afford to appeal it. I had no money, I was skint, I wasn't eating. Honestly, it was just about making it. I was having to go to food banks and all sorts. I just lost my wife, my head was up my ass. I was addicted to cocaine. Bad place to be in. You know? And then while I'm going through all that, I'm going through an historical childhood abuse thing. Horrible. The whole thing was a horrible process. It made me worse. She's alright. She'll just say hello. Yeah, she's friendly. Just a wee bit scared, but she wants to play. Come on, missus. Come on, you're okay. Come on. Bye-bye. Lovely old man. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. Jeez, well, I'm going to wrap it up anyway because that's a bit of a long video. This is for my followers who like my videos. Just like to see how I'm doing, and for people, because I understand there is people that follow me that have similar things, and PTSD, complex PTSD, personality disorder, ADHD. What knows? I don't know, man. This is what they say to me. Like, I don't think I've got any of them things. I know that might sound nuts, but I don't think labelling it like that is helping me, to be honest with you. I mean, what's wrong with me is very minute. I'm not an ex-soldier. Haven't been through any wars, you know. I don't feel worthy, of them kind of titles, and that's the way. Honestly, I do feel like that, because I know men out there. I know men that's been through hell. I know girls that have been through hellish abuse, domestic violence, and all that horrible. And men that's been through wars and lost their best friends next to them, dying in their arms, Oh man, they have flashbacks and nightmares. So, with that in mind, I find it difficult, saying about all this kind of stuff because I don't feel worthy. If that's the right word. But at the end of the day, I'm just here I am. This is what's wrong with me. And this is what's happened to me in the past. This is basically what my videos are about and where I'm going with my life. What's, suppose it's a way to vent, an outlet. It's the activism, the protesting, doing my videos. It's a form of release for everything I've had to put up with, and as long as I keep it within the line, truthful and honest, and I don't hate just for the sake of hating, then I think I'll be okay. But listen, guys, I'm not even halfway there yet, and got it all to do on the way back again. So, but I'm happy, I promise you I am happy. I'm just very dangerous right now. I'll be honest with you, that's exactly how I'm going to put it, I'm fucking dangerous right now. But I'm not in a way where I'm running about being a dick, I'm keeping myself out of the way. I'm trying to avoid people. I can talk to anybody that comes up and is nice to me. Strangers and all, no problem. I'm not like a nut job. But if somebody was to start any nonsense, any young ones and all that, or any drunks, I fucking don't know what I would do. Like, I really don't, man. I've got no patience, no compassion right now for anybody right now, I don't think. But hey, I could be wrong. I don't know, I haven't been tested. If you don't hear from me again, then you know what's happened. Oh dear. No, I'm good. I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to keep that in mind. I've got to stop smoking today as well. I'm going to get a patch on today. But yeah. Thank you all so much for listening to me and watching my videos and putting the comments down. And they are hard to do. They really are hard to do, and I'm going to put this video up, and I know I'm going to be hanging about looking at the comments. I'm always like that with these videos, because I'm always waiting for somebody just to say wise up, you know what I mean? Okay, you're talking shit or something. I don't know, because you can't see what's going on in my head right now, but it's fucking chaos, honest to God, man. And it's horrible, and it's only going to be the day. I know that. Oh, it's only going to be the day. My fucking head's pounding. It's just at the top. Just at the top, man. But yeah, I'm drinking plenty of water. I know you'll all be thinking water. I can feel your thoughts coming through. Yeah, I'm drinking water. Maybe not as much. Maybe yesterday I never drank much water or tea or anything like that. So this could be something to do with that. The sore head, along with what I've watched this morning, could have triggered stuff. I can't even, honestly, see what I mean? As soon as I go and think about what I watched this morning, I feel like crying. I feel myself welling up, honestly. And I'm not one of them guys, I promise, I swear to God, guys, this is only when I'm like this, you know. It's been good with the baby because I'm able to say to my partner, you know what I mean, it's because of the baby. I'm getting emotional because of the baby, you know what I mean. But this is what I'm like, you know what I mean. This is, and then because I'm not a crier, I'm not that kind of guy. That emotion turns to anger, you know. And I don't know how the fuck it does that, like, but it fucking really annoys me, like. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to think about it, and I'm going to try and stop looking at stuff which is going to affect the stuff I do online. But I think you might understand that I might have to pull away a wee bit from some. I can't even fucking talk about it, man. This is horrible, man. Right, guys, I'm going to come back to you when I'm better and explain it a wee bit better about what way I think I should go forward. I'm really having an idea. Like, I'm going to keep doing exactly what I'm doing, but I am going to cut back on some of the more brutal stuff. Because if I don't look at it, I can't tell you about it, you know. And it's unfortunate because people do need to know what's going on in this world. But I suggest if you're stronger than me, go to X, start up an X account, and just follow who I'm following. In fact, send me a message and I'll give you a list of followers rather than follow every single person, because you don't need to follow every single person. But the truth is not fucking nice, guys. I promise you. Like, I know there will be a lot of men and women crying the day after watching what I've seen on that X, you know, and I'll never tell anybody to stop putting it up. I'll never say anything bad about Elon Musk. It needs to go up. It needs to be seen. And it's not anybody's fault that I'm not capable of dealing with that. That's on me. That's not on the creators. It's not only Elon Musk. You know, gotta make that clear. This is my own problem I've got. This is I should be big enough and strong enough to deal with this. But I'm not. I'm really not. It's too bad. It's too horrific, guys. I'm gonna stop because it really is. Honestly, man. And I'm not fucking crying. You know, I'm sick, all emotional. It's not who I am. I'm not that kind of guy, I promise you. But listen, it takes a strong man to cry, don't it, I suppose, you know what I mean? So I'm not knocking anybody, but it's just not me, you know. So guys, thank you so much for getting the end of one of my videos once again. The reason why I say it all the time is because I'm truly appreciative of it. And I'm blown away, totally blown away, because I feel like I'm just rambling. I just feel, honestly, I come off these videos and go, oh, that was a terrible video. It doesn't make any sense. I'm just going on and on. So yeah, that's how it feels to me. You know what I mean? I never think I do good videos. It's not until I see your comments and you're like, nah, and then I'm like just confused, you know. So thank you all so much. These are all genuinely absolutely amazing people, and it's a credit to you that you have taken time out of your day to come and watch my videos and listen to what I've got to say, and it means an awful lot to me. Thank you so much. You are amazing. God bless you all.